Longtime CEO of Bingham Memorial Hospital, Louis Crammell, resigns, and a lawsuit he brought against the board is thrown out. Good evening, everyone.
Tonight, BMH's CFO, Jeff Daniels, is serving as interim CEO. The hospital was granted dismissal of a suit claiming 3 board members served after their terms expired and that one of them borrowed more than $400,000 from the hospital and has yet to pay it back.
Local News 8's Chelsea Brenzel has been working on this story to find out what happened. Chelsea, the hospital really isn't saying too much, is it?
Well, Jay and Carol, that's right. Bingham Memorial Hospital Media Relations Officer Mark Baker could not tell me why Louis Crammell resigned. Baker says the terms of his resignation are confidential. Crammell became the CEO back in 1999. During his journey as the CEO, the Idaho Attorney General questioned his integrity as a hospital administrator. Crammell was accused of improperly recording phone conversations of a BMH doctor and his staff. In 2013, his charges were dropped from felony wiretapping to second-degree misdemeanor stalking. Crammell actually entered a Alford plea of guilty. He served 100 hours of community service and paid a $1,000 fine. There was also an Attorney General's office investigation into allegations of misusing hospital credit cards. Despite multiple investigations and allegations against BMH's administration, Crammell did not resign until last night.
Why did he resign?
You're right. I don't even know. The nature of the resignation agreement is confidential, and I can say that the decision that was made by Mr. Crammell and the agreement that was made between he and the board was not made in haste.
Mark Baker says Louis Crammell's resignation after serving as CEO of Bingham Memorial Hospital for 15 years isn't a surprise.
It's been something that they've been discussing for some time, and that the board has taken a lot into consideration, as has Mr. Crammell in this decision.
Thursday, we broke the story that under Crammell's administration, the hospital filed a lawsuit against 3 of its board members. The lawsuit claims that Alice Cannon, Joe Cannon, and Gordon Arvey did not search and try to nominate new board members when their terms expired.
Having people that are, I guess, past their expired term, that would be a violation of the bylaws.
Yes, in answer to the question, yes.
The lawsuit says back in September or October of 2015, the 3 also met without informing other hospital directors. The group, it says, decided to take action to limit the authority of CEO Louis Crammell. On November 30th, the board voted to limit Crammell's authority and to increase the hospital board's authority.
We find out about this lawsuit and then he resigns that night. So that's just ironic.
There's absolutely no connection between the nature of the lawsuit and his resignation.
The lawsuit was duly dismissed after Crammell's resignation.
You know, speaks to the content of that lawsuit and the efficacy of it.
Despite that, I asked what administration was doing to keep board members from breaking bylaws.
I mean, if they're expired, you know they're expired. I mean, I don't think that that's a secret to anyone on the board. They would know that their term is expired. How do we make sure that we're complying with those?
The board took action last night to replace 2 board members. So we had 2 board members retire. The other 2 board members who are over their term limits will be replaced in the near future.
The lawsuit also claims Gordon Arvey borrowed more than $400,000 from BMH and has yet to pay it back. I reached out to Gary Cooper, the attorney representing Crammell, and the firm has no comment at this time. Live in the studio, I'm Chelsea Brenzel.
All right, thanks, Chelsea. Baker told Local News 8 that state and case law state that in the event a board member of a nonprofit hospital's term expires, they can stay in that position and operate until a replacement is found. If you'd like to look at the full complaint that was dismissed today, it's on our website, localnews8.com.